Hello, everyone. I wanted to talk to you today about some of the most common messages that your loved ones might bring through, either if you're having a reading from a medium, or maybe they're bringing you signs of their presence. Maybe you're communicating with them in some way, whether or not you identify as a medium. The most common message that they tend to bring through is simply that they love us and that they're around us. And I know that there are a lot of people, especially it seems in this country, who want to hear a specific message, whether it's a piece of guidance or encouragement. They want a message, not just I love you or that your loved ones are around you, but when they're giving you that message, whether it's through yourself or through a mediumship reading, it's literally gold. At least I feel that way when I was sitting in a development circle and receiving messages from my loved ones, just knowing that they're around me and just having that validation and that confirmation and just receiving a message of love is, a lot of times, I feel anyway, it's more than enough. Just knowing that my father, who's come through before, just coming by to say, hey, I love you, or I'm around you, when I need that reassurance, that has meant everything to me. And the second very common message that they can bring through, a lot of times I've received those kinds of messages for my clients, is a message of regret or a message of wanting to reconcile. Now, the messages of regret come in many different forms. It could be regret for maybe not taking as good care of themselves while they were here as they should have, and as a result, they are taking responsibility for their passing. Or it could be regret that they spent too much time focusing on things that weren't really important, whether it was petty drama or a job that took them away from their families, maybe took them away from caring for themselves, nurturing themselves, kept them from being happy. And sometimes it could be because the relationship with their loved one who is receiving this message wasn't the best that it could be when that person was living, and they just want to make sure that that person here who's still in the physical receives that healing and they're now at peace. And again, these are just the most common messages that I have observed. It might be a little bit different for other people, maybe it's not, but a less common message that I receive or that loved ones can bring through, not that it's less common, but I don't think it's always as common, if that makes sense, is bringing through specific guidance. And if they know that you're going through something, sometimes they will bring in guidance or some kind of reassurance that whatever you're going through, you're going to make it through. And they won't necessarily tell you how to do it or anything like that. It's not fortune telling. They're not going to live your life for you, but they will give you that encouragement and that reassurance. And the reason I'm saying that it's not always so common is because, at least in my practice as a medium, I have gotten I've gotten guidance for people too, but those first two messages that I described are the most common, where the third type of message, which is the guidance, often comes through either when I'm bringing through inspiration or bringing through specific guidance for people, meaning when I'm sitting specifically to bring in guidance for people, or when I'm asking guidance for myself, if that makes any sense. I'm sending all of you so much love and many blessings.